What's up guys, Kitty here. The season is going to end soon, and I will recommend a deck for you today, which is great at ladder pushing. It features Devil Dino, Darkhawk, and Nick Fury. Before we get into it, don't forget to slap the like button real hard and sub to the channel for free, because a lot of you that are watching the videos have not subscribed yet. Now let's begin. Okay, so in a lot of decks, there's only one win condition, like in a Galactus deck that solos Galactus. If you don't draw into Galactus, then you are in trouble, because the high rolls are really low, but when you low roll, you can't even play the game. And we don't want any of that, which is why we got dual win condition in a lot of our decks. And well, one of the best decks that features this is Devil Dino Darkhawk. They're both really good, and if you just play them both normally, they're still gonna have a ton of power. You don't even need to high roll. So the high roll of the stack could be really high with either Devil Dino or Darkhawk with Mystique, or any one of them with Mystique. So the high rolls are really high, but usually you're going to have very well balanced lanes with decent enough power to win you the game. But your low rolls are just okay, they're not bad at all. But when you high roll, it's really tough for your opponent to beat you. So that is the main thing we want to go for in these kind of dual win condition decks. So well, let's take a look at Nick Fury here. Ever since the buff, Nick Fury has seen a lot more gameplay. I mean, the popularity just rises so high. So Nick Fury, on review, add 3 random 6-cost cards to your hand. So even if you don't play Nick Fury early, you can just play him as a win condition itself after you've slapped down Devil Dino into a Mystique. So you could just go turn 5 Devil Dino along with a Sabu earlier, and then your final turn would be Mystique into Nick Fury. So there would be 2 dinos on the field essentially, and then your Nick Fury just buffs all 2 of them by 6 power each. So this is one of the main combos that we want to go for with Devil Dino. So let's talk about the basic combos of this deck. Early on, you want to slap down Quinjet, Sabu, or Collector. So those are your early game setup cards, and there are 3 of them. So it's actually a lot easier for you to draw into them and play them early. So let's say you go for a Sabu, then you can go for the best play you can get with this deck. Yeah, the greatest combo is going to be, as mentioned, turn 5 Dino, turn 6 Mystique, into a Nick Fury. That's going to be so much power. And if you have a full hand of 7, then it's going to get plus 14 each. So a 17 Devil Dino plus a 14 power Mystique. That is no joke. It's really hard for your opponents to come back from that. So there you go. That is the best win condition you can go for. And then, let's talk about the Dino package. Yeah, Nick Fury is a card that gives you 3 cards, which is great. But there are also other cards like Agent Coulson, gives you more cards. You can also play Sentinel to refresh itself essentially, and then it's gonna keep your hand size big. While you're at that, you slap down the Collector earlier on, and the Collector is gonna get buffed each time a card is added to your hand. So whenever you go for Sentinel, Agent, or Nick Fury himself, you're gonna gain a ton of power with both Devil Dino and the Collector. Yeah, that is the first way that we can win games, is with card generation and hand size. The second path we could go to is Darkhawk. Obviously, Darkhawk is great if you have Cork, Rock Slide, putting rocks into their decks. So the bigger their deck size, the stronger Darkhawk will be. And just like Devil Dino, Darkhawk is an ongoing card which can be copied by Mystique. So just go for it. Go crazy, add a ton of cards to their deck, and you will win with that Darkhawk. And there are certain locations that will really benefit Darkhawk, like Subterranea. Shovel 5 rocks into each player's deck, or any locations that shovel cards into their deck. That is just great news for Darkhawk actually. So there you go. These are the 2 main combos we could go for. Let's talk about some of the other support cards. Well, Quinjet is just great because you can play the cards that are generated that did not start into your deck. They cost 1 less energy. which is quite clutch. Let's say you draw into really great cards with Agent Coulson or even Nick Fury, then you can play them at one less cost. Sometimes it's more beneficial to play those cards than to keep it in the hand for that +2 power. Maybe that card is going to have a little more value than that. Say, you know, Agent Coulson, it can actually generate you 4 or 5 cost cards, so you can potentially get another Darkhawk or another Devil Dino. So even if you don't draw into them, it's alright. But hey, don't really count on that, but if that happens, you know what to do. And of course the Sabu, lowering the cost of 4 cost cards by 1, is great because you have Darkhawk and Shang-Chi here, so you can sneak in a very surprise turn 6 Shang-Chi along with Darkhawk kill. So, you know, Shang-Chi is one of the biggest cards right now because a lot of decks like to buff their power. Shang-Chi just deals with it. Pretty much the best counter card you can have right now against those big decks. So there you go, guys. These are the combos that we can pull off with Dino Darkhawk dual win condition deck with Nick Fury. Now let's jump right into some games and see how great these two win conditions are side by side. In the first game, we got Quinjet down. It's a bit of a shame that we top decked it, so we have to play on turn 2 instead of turn 1. Otherwise, we could have sneaked in another Sentinel, but it's alright. We'll just see what happens. Okay. Looks like we're playing for Asgard. Should we slap down the Stature? I mean, it's the biggest power we can get. So we either go for that or we slap down Sabu. We got enough cards because, you know, that +2 cards in hand is usually great, but if we do that, then we are gonna deny ourselves a draw. And we don't got Devil Dino yet. So if we don't got Devil Dino, then, you know, the hand size is kind of worthless, right? So we'll have to let him draw the card. Okay, do you guys see what I see here? Yep, the vault. We put Devil Dino there, and next turn they cannot play cards there, which means Devil Dino is very safe against a Shang-Chi. So we can copy that with a Mystique very safely. There you go, the vault is locked. And, well, with the help of Sabu, we can play a lot of cards here. We definitely want to copy the Dino with Mystique. If they play something big, I can also potentially just slap down a Shang-Chi. But I don't think they're going to do that, so I'm just going to copy it and go for a Nick Fury. And you guys see how good Sabu is, right? It makes the Nick Fury one last cost. We can make that really huge play that we have mentioned in the intro. Nick Fury just gives so much power to Devil Dino and Mystique. I'm gonna rely on those to win me the 2 lanes necessary. And you only need to win 2 locations. You don't need to care about the 3rd one at all. I think they're gonna try and play a ton of power. Yep. On the left side, obviously. Oh, a Super Scrub. They copy our Dino, but they don't got many cards in hand. So we don't have to worry about that. Hatred into a ton of little guys. Yeah, that is not enough, because Mystique is gonna have so much power with the help of Nick Fury as well. See, they copied our Dino and Mystique, but it doesn't matter. We got 0 power on the left side, and we still win the game because we know how to protect our Devil Dino and copy it safely with a Mystique. And of course, Nick Fury tops us up, giving us a 7-card hand. So you can see, Devil Dino 17 power, Mystique 14 power. That's the max power you can get on those cards. And that, ladies and gents, is the strength of the Dino Mystique Nick Fury combo. Now, GG well played to the opponent. Let's move on to the next victim. Okay, we got Quinjet this time on turn 1. So things are looking just fine. Okay, the bar Sinister though. We got Nick Fury in hand, which means we can buff Collector a lot. So we're gonna go that route. New York. Okay, this is very interesting. We can actually buff the Collector and move it over to New York. And we can potentially just copy something else. Maybe we can copy like a Darkhawk or a Dino. It all seems good. So we could actually Darkhawk here, but I'm just gonna go Nick Fury. I want a late game card. So well, we got. Not sure why that happened, but okay. They're buffing their bishop by a lot. Anyways, we got Infinite in hand, which is quite interesting. Okay, this is the game plan here. I think right now I'm going to pass, because next turn we can... She-Hulk into Infinite. Oh, but... They actually completely crush our dreams. Because of Quinjet. Quinjet got shut down. Now it's not possible to get down Infinite and She-Hulk at the same time. Because Infinite is not on 5 costs anymore. Come on. Okay, this... Honestly, guys, it's not looking that good. But what we can do right now is move Collector over to New York and just hit him hard. It's a little tough though, because we did not commit to the Darkhawk path, so we did not get down a rock slide. So Darkhawk right now is really weak. I guess I'm just gonna go YOLO and play the Infinite. Come on, Infinite. Show them the 80 power. And let's hope the right side can hold. If they move all the bishop to the right side and play a couple cards, then things could get really bad for me. Okay, they do have 4 cards played. Luckily, they did not move bishop. Huh, I mean, check it out. 80 power in the mid. Okay, with that hazmat, it's a little less, but I think we should be fine. Okay, so Mysterio is actually even better. So they only got 2 costs left. Okay, what is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Hit Monkey. Okay, that is not even close to being enough, and we clutch a victory. I mean, GG play to the opponent, but you are not strong enough to beat our Collector Infinite combo. And honestly, that was a good play shutting down Quinjet with Enchantress, not letting us play the She-Hulk into the Infinite, but it's still alright, people. That is one way you can win, is to make good use of the Nick Fury generated cards. The generated cards are a win condition as well if you can use them wisely. So don't go tunnel vision on, okay, I have to play either Dino or Darkhawk or I lose the game. No, if things don't go too well for you, instead of relying on a top deck, you could just play Nick Fury and use the cards generated to your advantage. So there you go, guys. GG well played to the opponent. Now let's move on to the next victim. We copied the Ant-Man, so let's play him. Why not? Since we got down the Ant-Man, we should try to fill out the left side. So we Sable here, and let's see what happens. Since we don't got a 4 cost, maybe Collector is the better choice. We can start buffing the Collector by playing Sentinel. Okay, looks like a Sudak. Maybe they got something like Blue Marvel, which is actually great with the peak. Oh, we might be in trouble. A Dino, though. Dino is really great into the peak. So, the hand is not looking too good, and Sentinel is a freak 2 now. So, we are just gonna have to, you know, test our luck with the random cards. Sandman does not work well in this deck, so it's a no-no. But Absorbing Man, though, it could be quite fun. I could go Sabu. So with the Patriot, they are definitely going to... Maybe they're gonna Outtron. I don't know. So it's turn 5 and we don't get many of the buff cards. I think Dino is the best win con here. Because, you know, worst case scenario, we can just go Sentinel next turn. Yeah, I don't think Absorbing Man is going to be that good here. We could waste the Shang-Chi and next turn play Absorbing Man. But, I really don't know. None of the plays are really that good here. I kind of don't want to reveal my Dino so quick, but, I don't know what I'm going to top deck into. Yeah, this is a very awkward turn for me. Yeah, and the Sentinel getting switched is not a good... Yeah, it's not really beneficial for me. Okay, so they copied out Dino. That's not good. Yeah, at least we get one more Sentinel thanks to Absorbing Man. So our Dino is going to be great in here. Yeah, Darkhawk is really bad, so don't go for that. I guess Dino into Shang-Chi, then the Sentinel should be good. I'm going to destroy his Dino. Okay. Yeah, that's what I should do, because I cannot play one-cost cards in the middle. So, let's see. Can I beat this guy? I'm gonna snap. Let's see what's gonna go down. Okay, just enough for me to deal with. That Dino is at 9 power. Come on, do we win all 3 locations? Let's see about that. I'm pretty confident. Squirrel Girl, though. Oh, okay. Oh, that was actually a little closer than I thought it would be, but it's still not enough to beat me. If they had a Mystique with that Patriot, then yeah, they're gonna win. But that's not enough. Not today, guys. GG well played to the opponent. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Mystique might not win him the game, because we got so much power. And ladies and gents, this is the sheer force of Devil Dino and Collector. So GG well played to the opponent. Better luck next time. And now, let's move on to the next victim. Quinjet turn 1, Sabu turn 2. We can't ask for a better opening hand. So we got Luke Spar on the right. That is tough. Yeah, let's see what cards we can generate. With nowhere on the left, this game might be a little bit difficult. Yeah, these locations are not very friendly at all. Luke Spa, nowhere. It really controls where we want to play our cards. Oh, okay, I have found a way. Have you guys seen it? Do you guys see what I see? I'm gonna Nick Fairy, fill up the hand, and then Cork is gonna stay in Luke's bar. And that might just win us the game. If they don't have something like, Root. Looks like they're running a Destroy deck, so I don't think there's any Brood. Or maybe Doctor Doom. If they don't run that, then it's gonna be okay. Oh, check out this play, guys. It's so sneaky. We get a full hand and then let the Cork stay in Luke's bar. I mean, I'm pretty proud of that play. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you like that? If you do, don't forget to slap the like button real hard. Alright though, we got Devil Dino on the left side, which is great, because, nowhere actually protects Dino from a Shang-Chi. And Enchantress and Rogue, all that stuff that really, really craps on Devil Dino. We're not afraid of those anymore. Yeah, the Hood is a good play, but you're not winning Luke's bar. I think we're all good. We can go Mystique into Namor, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think we got this in the back. Okay, that is my final play. Just a Mystique, nothing else. Alright, Death is actually good enough, but the other cards aren't, so we are gonna clutch the victory by sneaking that Cork to the right side. I mean, if you have not done that yet, try that next time you see Luke's bar. And did I mention, locations matter in this game. The ability to make use of the locations well is going to define a good player and a great player. So there you go, guys. Make good use of locations and your cards in hand. Try to make the most out of it and win as many games as possible. If you don't think you can win enough games, you gotta play smart and utilize the locations to your advantage. Now let's move on to the final victim. Okay, we got Sabu down, and it looks like they're playing a Silver Surfer deck. Yeah, with the sneaky invisible woman. We all know what you're trying to hide behind her, right? So we got a pretty good start with all those early game setup cards. Sabu, Quinjet, Collector, all of them are here. Now let's decide the path we want to go. We've not seen Darkhawk pop up off yet. So I guess right now, we can either go Darkhawk or Rock Slide. Okay, it's best to not show your Darkhawk too early, so they have less time to react and deal with you. Okay, right now it's okay to put Darkhawk on the right because they have already filled it up. They might think it's alright because they're running something like, Silver Surfer, right? But they think, oh, I can deal with this. The Silver Surfer is gonna buff Brood and they cannot contest it. But nope. Darkhawk is actually really good. And check out this card order, guys. Go Sentinel first, and then your ongoing card. Because you got Mystique in hand. If you play Darkhawk first into the Sentinel, then Mystique is not gonna copy Darkhawk. So there we go. Card ordering is very important in this game as well. Oh no, Quinjet is gone. Luckily, we still got Titan. So if we want to play any of those 6-cost cards, it doesn't matter now. The thing is, we can go for something else. Darkhawk into an agent, I guess, just to buff the power as much as possible. Yeah, after some calculations, server's just gonna buff the right side by 6, so we don't even have to put anything else in there. I think that's gonna be a misplay. Yeah, the agent should be on the left side. We shuffled 2 rocks in there, so they have a deck size of 5. Usually they're gonna have 3. So the more rocks you shuffle, the stronger your Darkhawk Mystique will be. And yeah, the opponent thinks, okay, just by the silver server is not going to beat them. So there we go. We got the victory, and they decided to just concede. GG wellplayed to the opponent, and this is how you win with dual win condition. If you don't draw Devil Dino, it's not the end of the world because you got Darkhawk. So GG wellplayed to the opponent. If you guys have learned a thing or two, don't forget to slap the like button real hard and sub to the channel for free for more awesome Marvel Snap content. Seriously, if you want to have a more consistent deck, try these dual win condition decks out. If you don't draw your main win condition, then usually your deck is going to be a lot weaker, but not with this deck. There are so many win cons, so many paths that you can go for, that the lowest row you can get is still pretty decent. Unlike a lot of other decks that you don't draw the main card, then your deck is completely trash. If you don't draw your Galactus, oh no, a lot of combos are not there. If you don't draw your Mr. Negative by turn 4, then your deck sucks. Nope, this Dino Darkhawk deck is not gonna have any of that. And hopefully you guys have seen how Nick Fury is gonna make this deck even stronger. Now have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to sub for free, and peace out.